What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with an Overheat Groudon. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. Overheat is a special attack, and Groudon has a 150 base attack. Why aren't we using all physical attacks? Well, Groudon does put out the sun, and thankfully, with that Fire Terra, any fire move would end up becoming a stab, and Overheat is a 130 power move, and in the sun does even more damage. And unfortunately, there are a lot of Pokemon out there that are able to intimidate, a lot of Pokemon that end up getting defense boosts, so being able to pull something like a special attack out of your back pocket to be able to do some really good damage is always pretty beneficial. And especially since you do have the 4 move slots, and with that Assault Vest to be able to become a little more special defense bulky, nice because you have to have 4 attacks in there. And why not? When you already have Precipice Blades, Heat Crash, and Thunder Punch as your physical moves, why not throw in a special attack? I know it's a 150 base attack, but it's a 100 base special attack. It's really not that bad. And honestly, we ended up using it on stream and got a couple good opportunities where we're able to use the Overheat. So I'm going to make sure that we get a couple here in this video today. Again, I think it's actually a really great idea. We ended up getting this team for our buddy C-Pickle, who ended up putting this team together, ended up lending it to me during viewer battles, and again, had a lot of fun with it. So much so that I really wanted to be able to do a video with it and be able to get a couple Overheats just to be able to see if we can make a couple people rage quit. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, big thank you out to C-Pickle for putting this team together and letting me use it. But we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. Looks like we're starting with a rain team. That is not necessarily great, but I still think that we're going to be fine, because here's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to end up starting with the Wake as well as Chien-Pao. I think that's going to be a good lead no matter what they end up going. We have things that are going to be really good to all of them, for the most part. And even to Kyogre, too, because Kyogre is not the greatest physical defender. It's still got good physical defense, don't get me wrong, but definitely not as good as its special defense. So, even like a Throat Chop or something would be good over there. And then obviously Bronzong with, Throat Chop. Got Ice for a couple of them, and then you got Sacred Sword for that big-ass bridge right there. Other than those two, though, we're going to end up going Groudon, of course. And I'm actually thinking about Amoonguss here. Thinking about Amoonguss. I think we're going to go Amoonguss. Why not? I mean, obviously you have... Pollen Puff support, which is great to be able to up your HP, heal yourself. You got Spore, you got Redirect with Rage Powder. I mean, why not, right? Either way, though, let's see what they lead. Of course. Totally understandable, which means they are probably going to Terrastallize into Poison. That would be my assumption. So here's what we're going to do. Because again, they are going to Terrastallize or they're going to Protect. Do we go out with our strongest move and then have to swap out? I think I'm going to do that. Let's go Draco Meteor over there, and let's go Ice Spinner up there. I could have just went with okay. My bad. Nice. Way to go, Wake. Brings Pow down to its Sash. That's fine, though. We'll get the super effective, well, no, we'll end up getting the Draco first. We hit that. Almost KO. And we'll get the Ice Spinner. We'll KO right here. That'll be nice. Almost, because that is unfortunately sashed. Not great. Let's do that one more time. And let's go Sucker Punch up there. Nice. So we're going to get knocked out here. That's fine, though. We're going to be -4 with them, unfortunately. But we'll deal with it. Wow, this is lucky. This is very, very lucky. Okay, well, here's the positive. we control the weather now. They, if they have Kyogre, they bring it out right here, and we'll be able to change it right away. It's a great feeling. There it is. Along with... Alright. I should have probably not went with that Sucker Punch then. Lucky on our part. But again, we have to swap out right here. Let's go into Groudon. Unfortunately, they do have, obviously, the Rain as, or I'm sorry, not the Rain, Tailwind for 2 more turns. That is unfortunate. So, I'm thinking about doing a double swap. Main reason being, I'm pretty sure we're going to be faster with Chien-Pao once the Tailwind's gone. We'll be able to preserve them despite the fact that they have 1 HP, and they're going to be pretty useful later on too. Downside here is we have Water, Ice, Grass, Ice, all things that are going to be good against us. One thing here that is going to be positive though is we do have the Fire Terra, and despite the fact that we are still going to be weak to water, beautiful. We'll resist all ice and grass. That's a beautiful thing. In my humble opinion. This is going to be a water spout. Bet it is. Still going to do some pretty good damage though, don't get me wrong. It's gonna do a lot of... Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna go Flamethrower. And, now, we might lose Walking Wake, though. Let's Pollen Puff Walking Wake. I trust. Yikes. Well, Groudon made an appearance. Nice. Yep. There's 1 Rocky Helmet hit. There's 2. So Amoonguss is gone. That's unfortunate. But again, we have Pao and we have Walking Wake. And they no longer have Serena. Which means that we can always protect here. I am a little worried. Well, they're probably spec'd, honestly. They're probably spec'd, not Scarlet. Either way, I'm going to make them end up wasting one of their, another one of their water spouts quickly. I want to see how much damage this is going to do too. Dude, if we could have gotten burned, that would have been beautiful. Okay, I think we're going to Stellar Terra. That's good. That's doing less and less damage, and they're definitely locked into that. Again, based on the damage they did, I would imagine probably Spect. Let's go Flamethrower. Let's Terra, and I think, yeah, Throat Chop has got to be the strongest move here. So let's do that. Actually, 1 second. So sorry. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. We should be fine. If not, then... my bad. I still think we can win it with Wake. Even with the Flamethrower. You know, hope for the best here, honestly. That'd be funny if they, like, broke out a Protect right here. You know what I mean? I don't know why. That would just crack me up for some reason. There we go. see now. Get him down to half. That's actually good damage, honestly. And there we go. Look at the throat chop. This should actually finish him off. Thank you. And again, look, a couple missteps in there. Losing Groudon like that was actually surprising and just not good for us. But thankfully, we had some really good kind of surrounding Pokemon that allowed us to take home a victory there. And being able to kind of change the weather, I think did actually change the outcome of that battle, despite the fact that Groudon went down. Don't worry. We'll end up getting an overheat at some point, but for now, good game. I was going to say uh-oh for a minute, but the fact that Miraidon's not going to be able to use an electric move against Groudon makes me extremely happy. I don't think that we're going to end up leading Groudon. I only say that because I don't want to get intimidated right off the bat, and of course I'm a little worried about Wo-Chien. Although, if they do go Wo-Chien and do that, we could go for that overheat and see if we can just straight up KO. So I think we're going to do that. Let's go with them, and let's end up going with... Let's go with Walking Wake as well. Yeah, that's not going to be a bad call. So let's go with those two. Let's end up going with Flutter Mane as well. We could go Amoonguss. Yeah, I think we're also going to go with Pao. Why not? Why not? Trying to think through like all three of the Pokemon that we had left and which one would be most beneficial. And I think just something that's going to end up bringing the defense down to kind of counteract Wo-Chien, and also something like an ice move and even like a dark move would be extremely nice here. But again, here we go. We have the chance right here. We have the chance. Just need to make sure that they don't end up terastallizing or swapping out or protecting. But here's what we're going to do. Let's go for that overheat. Let's see if we can straight up KO them. And I'm going to go for the Draco over there. Again, only because I trust in that move. I don't know why. If you hit, it's going to do a ton of damage, especially as a stab move. So let's see what happens here. They are, of course, going to end up terastallizing. That's unfortunate. Okay. Now with Precipice Blades is going to be really good. And we'll take that all day. The damage. Damn. You gotta be kidding me. That's honestly, that's the worst case scenario there for us. But still do some pretty good damage for what it is. And because of it, of the crit as well. But again, now they've kind of made themselves susceptible to the Precipice Blades here. That's pretty good for us, despite the fact that we're poisoned. Here's the positive, though. We will never end up being burnt now. And so we're always going to keep our attack power. Let's go P-Blades. Let's swap into Pao just to be able to get that extra damage, to be able to kind of, again, counteract Wo-Chien's attack drop. It's going to be the main purpose here. Come on back, Walking Wake. Take those stat drops and take them away now. We got other plans for Chien-Pao. And now it's like we're back to normal. Well, now they're gone now. You bring it in. Okay. Good thing about that is we are going to end up breaking the disguise as long as we hit. We do end up hitting. So close. So close. Yeah, they're going to get that extra health. Same with this one. unfortunate. And we are still poisoned. Alright, let's go Precipice Blades again, and... well, even if they go with Shadow Sneak, that's not going to matter. It's not that crazy of a move. So let's go with the Throat Chop over there. We should end up outspeeding. And I don't think they're going to end up terastallizing into... well, they can't terastallize over there. Never mind, because obviously they're fire over there now. So let's see if we can just take these both out, and let's... who's their restricted? Miraidon. And we should be fine. Again, if they want to switch into a Precipice Blades, by all means. Obviously, that's not what they do. That's fine. They're a little faster. That's rough. Yeah, and Groudon's gonna go soon. Groudon's gonna be gone soon. And when I say soon, I mean soon. I mean truly soon. Because that curse is going to take away 1/4 of our health every single turn. And they're going to gain back a little bit right there, too. Unless the next Pokemon they bring out is Arcanine, I might leave Groudon out there just to be KO'd. Although, even with the attack drop, I think we'll still be fine. Now it's back to Marini. Did I say Marini? Toxapex. I am so sorry. Toxapex. Let's do that. Let's take them out. Try and go for the double. I understand that. Let's just pick them up. Understandable. And then the Precipice Blades. I know misses over there because of the bunker, but takes them out, thankfully. And that's going to help out Chien-Pao a little bit here, too. Just a little bit. Because now we're not going to have to worry about the attack drop. Unfortunately, though, bye-bye Groudon. You still did a great job, though. But that is unfortunate. But look who we have in the back. We got Walking Wake, we got Flutter Mane. Like, we have a lot of good Pokemon we can choose from. Thinking about who they have left, again, I would imagine that last Pokemon is going to end up being Miraidon. And us with the Choice Scarf should be fine here. Let's go with Walking Wake. Now, is this going to be one of them electric ones? I would imagine so. Ooh, upping their defense. Okay. Now, they have already terastallized. That's really good for us. That means that we don't really have to worry about, yeah, don't have to worry about terastallizing into Electric Fairy. Look, Draco Meteor's 130, that one's 85. Look, if we end up missing... oh no, that's on us, you know what I mean? But let's go Ice Spinner as well. Just to take away the terrain. This should KO. Beautiful. Yeah. Not even a question, especially with that special attack boost from the sun, the photosynthesis. Perfect. We get the Ice Spinner. Now the electric terrain doesn't matter, so we should have went for the Throat Chop. But that is going to be okay. The electricity is gone, and they're going to recover. But really, realistically, is that going to matter? No. We're going to be fine. We have Flutter Mane in the back. Walking Wake's Proto's gone. It's okay, though. We'll get the Draco, and we'll also go for the Throat Chop this time. They may go for the Baneful Bunker. Thankfully, they don't. It's decent. We'll have to swap them out on this next one. Yeah, we'll have to swap them out on this next one. Yeah. Because honestly, I think a Throat Chop will do it. So, at the very least, we get a free swap if they go for a Baneful Bunker. Otherwise, Throat Chop does it. And that should be game then. So even though Groudon got Toxic as well as Cursed, still went out there and did a damn good job. Thankfully, those Precipice Blades actually hit. And despite the fact that the Overheat didn't work because we ended up getting a -1 because of the Snarl, and also because they ended up terastallizing into fire. Still did pretty decent damage into Wo-Chien. Don't worry, we'll get that in a later battle, and hopefully this time someone won't terastallize into fire. Either way, good game. Ooh, now we may end this on a perfect one for the Overheat. The only reason why I say that is because with that defense boost that good old Zamazenta has, and the Intimidate there, could be rough. So let's go with them. Let's also go with them. I only say that because, although the thing is, they may think that we, I may be overthinking now. Yeah, let's go those two. Why not? Let's start with those two, and then let's also end up bringing... I'm gonna bring Cheeto here. I think we're gonna bring Amoonguss as well. Those four seem to be pretty decent together. So let's see if we can make them work here again. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can really get the Overheat on this one. Again, mainly because I kind of want to bypass that defense boost that it's going to get. Okay. We can deal. I think we're going to have to terastallize into fire. Which, honestly, I'm kind of okay with. I'm really okay with. That'd actually make the Overheat a little bit stronger, too. So let's terastallize. Let's try to go for that. And let's end up going for the Hydro Steam over there. And let's hope that's going to be a good call. Overheat's going to be funny. I don't know. Alright, so we're terastallizing first. Okay, it's possible they just straight up try to take out Groudon here. Be okay. Question is, do they terastallize Rillaboom? They do not, and that's who they fake out. Understandable. Let's go. Tank, no burn. And let's hit that Overheat, baby. And let's knock out Rillaboom. And there it is. So long, buddy. And the good thing here, too, is when you go Overheat right off the bat, then they're thinking, oh, this is actually a special attacker, right? So, if we put that seed in their mind, maybe they don't give a damn about the attack. Beautiful. Let's go. So let's go for the Precipice Blades. And we're stuck with the Hydro Steam, which honestly isn't a horrible thing. Let's do that over there. I have faith in my Precipice Blades. Good stuff. Plus we get the boost from Pao being out there. And that's a beautiful thing. Right? Lots of beautiful things today. That's a neutral hit. Barely tank it. Nice. Oh, and we hit both. Let's go. This is a physical and special attacker? What is wrong with this guy? Oh. Just kidding, Pickle. I love this team, man. This is actually really dope. I love it. That was good. We get that little bit of heal here, and now all we have to do is deal with one more Pokemon. Question is, who is that Pokemon going to be? Hi, Zamazenta. We already went Overheat, but, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Go for the Precipice Plates again. Go for that Hydro Steam, and let's hope that we can take this home. Water. We're going Overheat on the next one, if we survive. Not bad. By Walk and Wake, you did a great job. You did a great job. Super proud. Blades. 120 power, huh? Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. If we didn't go Overheat already, I would just go Overheat. I might want to actually do this with Amoonguss. We can always go Chien-Pao. We'll bring Chien-Pao later, don't get me wrong, but let's see if we can do it with the Pollen Puff. Let's go Overheat again, though. Why not? It might actually be the better move here. Let's go for the Pollen Puff. That's unfortunate. We'll still get the Pollen Puff, though. And the reason, again, why we didn't actually go with the Rage Powder there is because they're grass now. Rage Powder wouldn't really affect them. But a Pollen Puff sure will. Let's go Pow. And again, we do end up having Artera. No, we don't. We already used Artera. But either way, we still have something that's going to help us here because the Ice Spinner, obviously super effective, also takes away the grassy terrain, and the Pollen Puff should be enough to take them out for good. If this doesn't do it already. Totally understandable. That's okay, though. If they go for something into Amoonguss, they knock themselves out. This will bring them down to Sash. We're going to be fine. And now the Pollen Puff is going to be enough to pick up the big KO right here. And Amoonguss takes us home. Let's go. Wish we could have gotten that Overheat again. But we did on Rillaboom. We ended up picking up the KO. And again, that's kind of the benefit here. If they would have brought out an Intimidator, it would have been a little bit better. Only because then that power difference between the special attack and attack would have been a little closer. But either way, though, still a really, really great move. Obviously, one that was able to take out Rillaboom. And if we were able to do it again, great against Zamazenta because, again, you end up ignoring all of those defense boosts, even though it is just one. But if they do, like, Iron Defense or anything, you'll ignore those as well. And you'll hit them with special attack and straight up, hopefully, KO them. Good game. So, again, with Groudon's high attack and special attack, it actually makes it pretty advantageous to put something like Overheat on Groudon to be able to take care of a lot of Pokemon if you end up getting intimidated or they get defense boosts. It's nice to kind of pull that out of your back pocket, and especially in the sun. It's going to do a lot of damage to something that got a boost to its defense or is just really physically bulky. So if you end up going with something like the special attack like that, it's going to do a lot of damage, and like you saw to Rillaboom, will pretty much completely take it out. Wish, again, we could have done that into Zamazenta, but, you know, it's still nice to be able to get that into one and be able to KO. And again, being able to have a really great team around to support it is great as well, and that's why this team is actually a lot of fun to end up using. So if you guys want to use it, rental code's over there. I end up, again, getting this from our buddy Pickle, and again, he did a really great job with this team and went with a really great idea with that Overheat. So again, Pickle, thank you very much for letting me use the team, and thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.